Well, I mean, how does with explaining how the school system exists? When you talk about the school board, how does their role exist from that?
Yeah.
I've been in many conversations, and then before I realized, I'm like, oh, you're talking about the school system. You're not really talking about the school board. So how does that differ?
Yeah, well, and here too, I think there's common misconceptions. I think a lot of, if you ask most school board members and say, why do school boards exist? They say, well, we exist to hire and fire the superintendent and to set policy and adopt the budget. And I say those are things that school boards do, but they're not why the school board exists. We'd say that why the school board exists is to represent the vision and values of the community. That the community is the rightful, moral, legal owners of the school system, and the community has its representatives who are making decisions on its behalf, and that is why the school board exists. What the school board does to enact that representational role is hiring and firing superintendents and setting policy and doing all these other things. But if the board is doing those in a way that is not respective of the vision and values of the community, then the board isn't doing the thing for which it exists to do. And so it's not enough to do the things, just like having buses and serving lunches isn't, that's not enough for a school system to do, because that's not why the school system exists. Those things need to be done and calibrated in such that they are in pursuit pursuit of why the school system did. Same thing for the board. The board is hiring, firing superintendents, and setting policy and adopting things. That should just be done for its own benefit. That it needs to be done in pursuit of how are we representing the vision of this community for what it wants students to know and be able to do. How are we representing the values of the community, the non-negotiables that have to be honored while on the journey to the vision. This is why school boards exist, which again is just distinct from what school boards do to enact their why.